Okay. All right. So out of your three areas, let's start with community planning, because that's a lot of people are going to watch this and want to know what's going on and hear from you. Can you fill us in what's happening?
Sure. So for community planning, there's two main things going on. One is the Plan Regulador, and the other thing is the building regulations in the Austin Wildlife Refuge Buffer Zone. So in terms of the Plan Regulador, we got great news from the municipality of Nicoya that the National University, who was hired to be the planning team for the Plan Regulador, have started working. So it took them a while to give them their first payment, but now the municipality of the National University is in Nicoya, and they're starting going around to different government institutions, gathering the information, and they will be in Nosara soon as well.
That is exciting. And when I had Josue on the podcast, we made a bet that he would have this was going to happen within 3 years. I told him it's not going to happen. He said it is. Are you going to take his side or mine, or jump in on this bet?
I'm with Josue, and get ready, because the National University is there, and I think that that's the crucial part and the one that it's going to start pushing this through. So I hope that you didn't bet something really expensive.
Hey, that's a bet I want to lose. That being said, okay, so go on to your next point.
The next point is the building regulations that, I was just thinking, this whole thing started in May. And the Council of Nicoya approved to do one more publication in the Gazette because there was a mistake in the previous publication that they did. The mistake pretty much was that in the publication, it was not clear where people can send their comments, and that it really specifically said, this is, we're publishing this for 10 days, that people are going to have time to send their comments. So because that wasn't clear, the legal advice from the Council of Nicoya was to do another publication. So at this point, what we're waiting is for the administration to publish once again in the Gazeta. When that happens, it's going to be 10 business days for people to be able to send their feedback and comments, if there's any. After those 10 days, the council will analyze the information and decide if they have to do any changes and do the final publication so that they become official.
All right. So what you're saying is that this is still proceeding.
It is.
A bit of a hiccup, but overall the process is still moving forward.
The process is still moving forward, and just everything is a little bit slow with government. That's why it's taking a while, but the project or the regulations are still in the process of being published.
Gotcha. Do you have any updates or any specific rumors you'd like to address while we have this platform? Because it is this affects a lot of people in different ways. So there's a lot of conversations, opinions, and ideas and all types of stuff swirling all around. Is there anything in particular that you'd like to address?
Yeah, well, what I can say is that if there's any doubts or questions, feel free to reach out to me. Like, we have the info@nca.cr email that they can reach me out, or, if somebody wants to do it through you, like, I'm there, I'm available, and I'm happy to answer any questions if there's any.
I'm almost at the point I'd rather them just talk to you, because a ton of people talk to me about this.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear everything from, you guys did it illegally, that's been discovered, and now it's never going to happen because you guys did it all wrong. Then I've heard that John Johnson this is a master plan to come take over everything and to serve his personal real estate interests. I just take everything and just snowball it into the gossip world of Nosara.
That's all incorrect. The way that the regulations have been done there is the lawyer from the Municipal Council of Nicoya that has been with us all through the way. And the Nosara Civic Association did propose the first draft of the regulations with the back of MINAE. So these regulations were developed, the first version, by an environmental lawyer in Nicoya. The MINAE backed this regulation as well, saying, we have all the technical data now with the Plan de Manejo of the Nosara Wildlife Refuge, and also with the hydrogeological study phase 1 that has been approved by Senara. There's solid technical documents that back all this information. And, at the end of the day, I think that, at least the way that I see it, is that I'm doing my best that I can within the framework that I'm given to work. And the results are going to be the results that they have to be.
I get you. So
I cannot worry about the results, right?
Right.
At this point.
So what you're saying, I'll just try to say it back to make sure I understand it. What you're saying is you feel the legal guidelines have been adhered to, it's going to process, it's going to do what it's going to do, and you're comfortable with that.
I am 100% comfortable. People are not going to like it, especially the people who are seeing their personal interest affected. And that's something that always happens. You know, what I can tell you is this is not personal, and I have nothing personal against anybody with this. I'm sorry if people are being affected. That was never the intention. We're talking about something greater here, which is the future of this community and where we are and, you know, the reality, the environmental reality where we're living. And yeah, people can say, you know, why now? This has never happened. Well, the reality is that Nosara is growing a lot. There's a lot of people coming, and that's great. And that could be great, and that could also be not so great. So we want to make sure that all this growth, it's helping us build a better Nosara, not, you know, going along the path of many other coastal communities that have addressed or have experienced this growth and then have not been able to harvest it in the right way. We don't want to go around that path. I think that at the end of the day, that's what's most important and what everybody can agree on.